1045 The Team, 1045theteam.com. On the phone, Joe Burke, head basketball coach at Skidmore College. The Thoroughbreds advancing to the NCAA tournament. They win the Liberty League title. They're going to play Franklin and Marshall Friday night. They're playing at Tufts University. Coach, you guys win the league title. You find out you're going to the dance. What's the emotion like?
It's great. The excitement around here is off the charts. This moment never gets old. We've had a lot of success here in the 6 years that I've been here, but we have a lot of new faces with this group. So for these guys to get this experience is great, and we have some veterans that have been there before, so it's a nice mix. But like I said, the campus is all excited, the administration is excited, our players are excited. It's what you work for and what you play for, and now we're in that field and a chance to try and go win it all.
Second trip in as many years for you guys, fourth in 6 years. How do you sustain that success?
Oh, it's been interesting, Brady. I think the nature of this job when I took it, I spent most of my career as a Division I assistant. And when I decided to take this job, a big part of it was, can we get to a place where we could continue success and kind of maintain it? I think it's a couple things. I think it's the school obviously is a great academic school. The facilities were coming a long way. The programs are on the rise around here. And this town, believe it or not, people think I'm a little bit crazy, but the town itself really lured me in because I just feel like when you can get a community and help that evolve your culture, it just helps the program go to another level. And that's what we've done around here. This community is heavily involved. The Saratoga County community is heavily involved. Our students are heavily involved. And winning obviously helps that, but I think it's kind of just every year it's gotten better and better and better, and because of that, we're getting better players. There's more people interested, and it's become a very high-profile program.
Joe Burke, Skidmore men's basketball coach with us, 1045 The Team, 1045theteam.com. Joe, you mentioned you've been a Division I assistant for a number of years before. And look, we have a picture of what it's like for the Division I athlete. So if you don't get to the NCAA tournament, life is still pretty good. But what does this experience mean for a Division III athlete?
Well, I think for the Division III guys, we don't get the notoriety and the media coverage that the Division I guys get, and I get it. I've been at all three levels, so I understand it. So this is kind of the pinnacle for them. We now have media in our gym almost every day here, and the coverage has been great, and it's exciting for these kids because the dynamics of basketball, Brady, have changed over the years. All these guys that I have played with high-level guys in high school or prep school. So everybody goes their own way, but sometimes the Division I guys just get way more attention. But when you get to this level for Division III, they realize how special it is. They're getting the attention that they deserve because they work so hard. They work just as hard as the guys at the Division I. They spend just as much time at it. So it's a really rewarding feeling for them to be in this experience.
You mentioned Skidmore being so good academically. Well, that's the whole Liberty League. There's extremely high academic standards. It's extremely costly to go to these schools with no scholarships on the athletic side of things. Just how hard is it to recruit to get to this level?
Well, believe it or not, as hard as it is, it's been the easiest of my three jobs because, I spent time at Cornell, which is Division I and is the only non-Division I scholarship league. So that was really difficult. Then I spent 6 years at the Naval Academy where you had to recruit kids that were going to commit 5 years of their life to serve after that. So this is actually easy compared to those, but it does present its challenges. Obviously the financials are a big part of it. So you got to find the right kid, the kid, whether it's going to work out, where he's fortunate enough to have a family that can help afford this, or a kid that maybe qualifies for everything. But regardless of what the financial background is of the kid, they have to do well academically. So that makes it even more of a challenge. So we go far and wide, and I think our roster reflects that. If you look at our roster, we have kids from all over the world. And that was a big part of the thing when I took the job, is we had to expand our recruiting, not only to the Capital District, which has been great to us, but outside, not only other states, but other countries.
1045 The Team, 1045theteam.com. Joe Burke, Skidmore men's basketball coach, Thoroughbreds, playing Friday night in the NCAA tournament. Joe, tell us about your team. Are you going to be Golden State Warriors chucking it up from three? Are we banging it down low? How are we winning this?
You know what, Brady, when my first 2 years when we won the league title, when we went to the conference tournament, or to the NCAA tournament, one of the things I realized is when you get to that level, everybody is big and athletic, and you have to be able to play a number of different ways. I think that's the beauty of where we are now as a program. We have big bodies, yet we can spread you out. So it all depends on the matchup. I mean, we have size. If we want to play pounded inside, we can do that. If we want to spread you out and play 4 guards and shoot a lot of threes, we can do that as well. F&M presents a great challenge. I'm still studying the film to figure out how we'll attack them. But I think we have the opportunity with the depth that we have and the versatility of our players to play 2 different ways if we want to.
Joe Burke, Skidmore men's basketball coach, with us. Coach, best of luck on Friday. We'll be rooting for you.
Brady, I appreciate the time, and I love the show. Talk to you soon.